Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chisom Akah, and I'm super excited because I feel alive. Not feel, I am alive. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check my previous video and you're gonna get really why I'm super excited. In particular, if you're seeing me for the first time, you are in the right place. This is the right time to subscribe because I know you're totally gonna love the topics that we treat on here. Today I'm talking to you about before you cheat on your spouse or your partner, tell him or her. Tell him, tell her first. And pretty easy. Let me tell you how exactly you're going to tell your partner that you want to cheat before time so that there'll be no heartbreak, there'll be no, why didn't you tell me, blah blah blah, you're taking me for granted. And I'm telling you, it's very easy. If you stick around, I'm going to tell you exactly how to pull that off and go ahead and cheat. Don't go anywhere. Okay, guys, welcome back. Okay, so really, I found a Ghanaian blogger that I totally love. Like, if you follow me from my previous channel, I have always been doing men empowerment, men advice. So I found Jessica OS. She lives in Accra. She's a media person. I mean, if you don't know her, check her out. And I have been following her for about a few weeks now. And hey, God, everything that I have always wanted to be when it comes to topics, impact, when it comes to the men's world. I've doubted myself whether people are seeking for advice for men and all of those things. And she totally validates me. I had to tell her in the comment section, of course. But now something caught my attention in one of her most recent videos, and I want to totally react to it. Okay, so she did a video on cheating, the cheater's playbook and all that. Somebody said, somebody mentioned something about before you cheat on your spouse, tell them, like, tell him or her, and even though he didn't explain, but I smiled because I'm like, I know, because it's something that I really believe in. How do you tell your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend that, I'm stepping out, I feel like I want variety outside this relationship? Pretty easy, and this is how. From the first time you meet him or her and you guys start talking about dating, also talk about your preference. Talk about the fact that you're not a one-man woman or you're not a one-woman man. Very simple. I mean, we all live behind masks. Why do you want to pretend? Why do you pretend that, oh, I want a monogamous exclusive relationship, when in the real sense you actually crave for an open relationship, or one that involves other partners? Because the truth is, we shortchange ourselves, guys. Why would you want to do that? Like, that's weakness. That's so debasing, right? If you speak to your partner upfront before you guys get any commitment, it gets really easy. You might just even find out that he or she is actually game. Like, they don't mind. So why break someone's heart? I think that most of the issues that we have is when we begin to try to be what we are not. Begin to, before you get serious with him or with her, it's only nice for you to, also make part of your gist talking about your sexual preference, about what you want, because what you want is valid. It is valid, okay? So there's no need working with somebody who is not interested in a monogamous relationship, for instance, or monogamous marriage, and then you're covering all that up, and the person is thinking another thing, and you're thinking one thing, and sex is involved and heartbreak, so one way to let your spouse know ahead of time that, oh, I'm going to cheat, I'm going to go out, I'm going to emotionally cheat or sexually cheat, right, is you tell them upfront. Another time, and another way to tell them is when you're in a relationship and the stuff that is already taking you or attracting you outside is about to happen. The person is already chatting you all up, you're already, excited about hiding away to make those phone calls. Before you get into that mode, let your partner know that, I still love you, whatever you understand love to be, but this is happening. Right? It's only courteous, like it's only courteous to know, and let the person make a decision to help you if you're asking for help, that that is, or take a decision that will suit them. you know, it's my opinion, and it's valid too, right? Because I'm not talking from the point of view of someone that we cheated on, or any of those things, but I think that there'll be less chaos and heartbreak in our world if we could just know that what we want, there are millions of other people who want the same. So when you flow with the people who vibe with you, you're going to have an awesome life, right? Instead of the heartbreak, instead of mismatches, all of those mismatched ideologies, people hurting and all of those things, you should learn to say your truth and stand by it. That makes you a real man. That makes you a real woman. Trust me, right? Decisions to have a relationship are usually not a trips of the finger, right? People take time to take these things into consideration. To have somebody in your life is a big deal, right? So when you want to have somebody in your life, make sure that it's somebody who vibes with you, who has the same inclinations with you, who have the same worldview with you. And there are always millions of people who will, you know, who would like what you like. It doesn't matter what it is, no matter how queer or how how weird you think it is. Nothing is weird in the world. You're not the first person. You won't even be the the 1 millionth person, right? So be you, right? Tell your partner who and what excites you. The worst is people who get into relationships and they hide at even basic things. People are hung up on secrets. Nothing is secret under the sun. Nothing. You're only hurting yourself. You're only keeping yourself from living fully, right? I also had somebody in that same comment section who said, "Oh, women should should accept the truth that men are wired in a way that they can actually cheat on their women even when they love them." And I had to tell him upfront that that's not true. It's not a gender thing. There are men and women who want to cheat, and it has nothing to do with telling me about loving. Do you know what love is? Loving him still or loving her still. It doesn't hold any water. You're making a mockery of what love is or what commitment is about, right? So people cheat. It has nothing to do with accepting it or not, but it's not everybody. Everybody's not the same. Everybody cannot want the same things. Everybody don't want what you want, right? So but if you are upfront about what it is that you want, you're going to see a lot of your tribe members who are going to totally love where you're going, and you're going to vibe, right? So the best time to tell your partner that you're going to cheat is before you get into that committed relationship, or just about when you are about to step out. Bring a decision and say, I know we spoke about being exclusive and all this, but right now I'm seeing another girl who's totally catching my fancy. I'm seeing this guy who I sat down close to him and I totally